Alright, how's it going, guys? So, last night I got to go to a screening of Nymphomaniac Part 1. Yeah, no, I think it was like to commemorate its VOD launch or something like that here in LA. But, you know, Lars von Trier is very hit and miss for me. He makes some pretty good movies, he makes some weird movies. I'm not a big fan of Antichrist. It's kind of odd. But, you know, I really wanted to see Nymphomaniac. So, yeah, it's a very different movie. We open up with Stellan Skarsgård's character, and he's going out in the winter night, and he runs across Joe, who's this kind of... Camera stops recording, but no, he runs across Joe, who's like this middle-aged woman, and she's beaten in the middle of an alleyway, and he proceeds to bring her home to nurture her back to health, and she tells him about her life and how she got to this point as a nymphomaniac. Now, the film is not as gratuitous as I thought it was going to be. Yes, there is a lot of nudity, there's a lot of penises, there's a lot of sex, but it's not porn. It really is not porn. And it's not like you see penetration until the towards the end, but it makes sense and it serves its purpose and it works very well. This is a very well done, very thoughtful movie, and it's very deep. I guess that's what I was surprised about the most, is how deep this movie was. This might be Lars von Trier's most straightforward movie to date. It's not very, I don't know, it has a lot of imagery, but it doesn't divert the story very much. The acting in this is phenomenal. You got incredible people. Christian Slater in one of the best roles I've seen for him in a long time. He did absolutely fantastic in this. Uma Thurman is just crazy as one of Joe's sexual partner's wife, who he ends up leaving, and it's ugly and ugh. Stacey Martin, the girl that plays Joe, she's only 21, so I know a lot of the sex in this was real, and a lot of it was there wasn't any simulated sex. She did some of it, and then there were body doubles for some of it. But being 21 years old, this role must have taken a ton. And Stellan Skarsgård, he's fantastic too. We don't get to see a lot of young Joe or old Joe, just a little in between. Young Joe kind of steals it this time. Older Joe will be in part 2. But it's just done very well, and it's very deep. The only thing that I just thought was kind of funny is Stellan Skarsgård's character. He's such an amazing actor, but he would get like really like wide-eyed and like mystical, and he started like comparing like being a nymphomaniac to fishing, and it just, the whole time when he was doing that, it kind of sounded like he didn't want to talk about being a nymphomaniac. He just wanted to talk about fishing, and that's really funny for me. And it was kind of funny. I don't think it should have been. But Nymphomaniac is a really amazing movie, just chronicling this woman's, I don't know, just kind of her like melancholic state where she's like replacing sex with all these things in her life. I'm very excited to see part 2. I am a big fan of this right now. This movie is so much deeper than it appeared to be. It's fantastic. And Shia LaBeouf is really good in it too, which is, I'm a Shia LaBeouf. I like him. He doesn't bother me the way he bothers a lot of people. But yeah, Nymphomaniac, I'm gonna give an 8.8 out of 10. There's a few things that I think could have changed, not big things, but I'm really excited to see part 2 and see where it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to be back later today with my review of Grand Budapest Hotel, so follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you later.